Hi everyone, Lisa here from Forest City Stitching. I hope everyone had a good week. A little bit later filming because of everything going on with virtual schooling. Still, my husband had to work today, and yeah, so here we are. So we are now under a state of emergency, which just means that we can only go out for essential purposes. Not a lot different from the lockdown we were under before, but I guess it puts in more measures for authorities and so on and so forth. So we should hear more on Wednesday about virtual schooling and when they might be able to return to school. So hopefully that will be good news. Yeah, because this is very hard working from home and him doing virtual schooling. He actually broke my laptop on Friday. He broke the screen, so there's that. Yeah, today, so we didn't do much because we're not supposed to. Sorry about that. I did go for a run this morning, and it was before it was light out, and it was slippery, and I fell. So I have a scraped knee. Yeah, so that's fine. And then we just went and picked up groceries, but then did get a lot of stitching in this weekend, so excited to show all that to you. So first I want to go over what I got for Happy Mail. So my pen pal gift came for December, which I knew it would. It's just everything is just delayed with the mail. So this was the ornament she made me. So the theme was a snowman. All that stitching she did. And the Ada's like really thick, like almost plasticky. So yeah, she has some metallics in there. Yeah, I've really enjoyed getting to know her on Facebook Messenger too. We've been chatting back and forth. Then she also sent me this hot chocolate. It looks yummy. So I haven't tried it yet. Now I showed you I can. All right, what else did I get? So I had Morgan from Witchy Stitchers dye me some fabric. So this is the fabric she dyed me. So it's like a aqua. This side is definitely a darker side. It's coming up very. It is definitely more greeny, more aqua-y than blue. It's the lighter side. No, it's kind of more of the color. But yeah, very aqua-y. And what I want to use it for is, I'm thinking Merry Little Christmas by Stitching with the Housewives. And this is a 16 count. She does have one more piece of this because I just took half of what she dyed available for sale. So if you are looking for an aqua fabric, she does have a piece. So again, it's Morgan with from the Witchy Stitchers, and I will put their Facebook page and their Instagram below. So if you are interested, she has a couple other pieces I think of fabric, so she's just kind of dyeing a little bit at the time. But yeah, if you are interested, definitely check her out. And check out their Flosstube if you haven't already. And thank you, ladies, for the shout out too. Now we're on like a thank you shout out loop. All right, so then I also had some stuff I got from just a D-Stash group. So there's some Ada, either 16 or 18 count, I don't know. So just some grayish blue Ada. And you would really like to see a good amount of it. And then I got Christmas tree lot and Grandma's house. So as I said, I'm kind of collecting these, and I'm going to do a little scene of those eventually. So that's all I got for haul or stitchy kindness, but I think that's more than enough. So let's start to talk about my 365 days of stitching. Sorry, my setup's a little weird tonight. Again, my laptop's broken, so yeah, you can kind of see that. So what I added this week was these little white, looks like thick threads, but they're from a finish I did from some cording. So that was just in my word jar, so I just added that in. I added in the word Zoom. There's no way you're gonna see it, but there's right on top of the little laptop is a little poop emoji from our conversation last week about cones. A little house for the stay-at-home order, and then the WFH work from home. That's what I've added in so far. So I think that brought me up to like Thursday. Yeah. So I still need to do stuff for Friday and this weekend. So I think I have it listed what I think I'm gonna do. Yeah. So that's that. Sorry, it's not the easiest to see from this angle. But that's that project. Alright, so I also worked on, not that one, Irony from Hands-On Design, the laundry series. For Enchanted Stitches prompt for like teal, yeah, teal and gold. I think that fits both. So I added in the gold underneath wrinkly, and then the teal, those teal portions of the washer and dryer. Then I also worked on 2 projects in this bag. One is the peppermint purple Blackwork Sal. So I'm still caught up on that. So added that section. So the colors are very similar to the others, but it's still slightly different. So that's the high and the low for Wednesday. I don't know what it is off the top of my head, but that's that. So those are easy to stitch in a night, so hopefully I can get some time just to work on some of the border again before next week. Alright, and then today I got out the temperature tree, and I worked in filling in the March branch. As I said, I am doing a high and low temperature for most of the leaves. If I happen to run on one day, then it got whatever temperature was during my run. But most of them are high and low temperatures. So kind of interesting color variation there with that. And I was working on that while I was watching the Witchy Stitchers, and they were talking about their temperature tree and flower garden. Go with this. Alright, let's see if you can check it out. Let's work on rack stack. A little bit of a glare there. from Plum Street. So I think I added in these berries there, worked on the border a bit, worked on him a bit, down there. Yeah, so it's coming along. So I have this on my Whipco board as a finish. So, might be doable. I want to get him done and then I can start doing the white around him because he's standing on like a snowbank, so. I did start and finish a piece for my stitching pen pal that I'll share on my Instagram once she receives it. So yeah, it was just a really little piece, so you didn't even see the startings of it. But yeah, I'll show a picture of it on my Instagram. Not that I think she watches this, but just in case. I had I had to start and finish in the same day. So this pattern here, Quirky Fox, from Darling and Whimsy Design. So this was one that I had won from her on an Instagram giveaway. And Darling and Whimsy Design and Two Martini Stitcher were doing a sal called Quirky Quaker Sal yesterday. And I started him and I finished him yesterday. And then this is on a piece of, like, just an ornament cut from Fortnite Fabrics from one of their auctions. I think it's an 18 count. I don't know. I didn't measure it. And then the floss color I used was Colonial Copper from Classic Colorworks. And I just used a little bit of a dark gray for his eyes and his legs. His nose. So yeah, that's stitched up in a day. So now I need to figure out how to finish it. And then yesterday I also started, I need to take it out. Chalk Talk, Let's Talk Winter by Hands On Design. I've also joined their Facebook page for this stitch along because I saw Sherry Price say that there was a stitch along happening. I guess it started on Friday. I heard about it on Saturday, so I started it because I had received this as a Christmas gift from my husband. So this is on 16 count Black Ada. 16 count is a lot harder to see than the 14 count, and so that's my metal start. This Ada is a lot softer than the 14 count Black Ada I typically get from Amazon. Got two different piles going for no reason. And then I think the last whip that I worked on, and this is for a prompt in Enchanted Stitches. So was the Peppermint Purple Sal, and so was the Temperature Tree. Is Tiny Modernist Aussie Buddies. I actually worked a lot on this after my video, last week, during a Zoom meetup with 911 Stitchers group, and this is so that was for a prompt last week, and then I stitched it on it again today for a prompt this week in relations to fire. So this was for the Australian fire relief, and so it got actually a lot done. I don't know if I'll get it done tonight, but it's very close now. Very close. I think that's all I have in the way of stitching. Plans for next week. Don't know if the prompts are out for enchanted stitches yet, but I've been doing really well and keeping up on those, so that's good. Yeah, I don't think there's anything. We'll hopefully get rack stack done, if not next week. We got 2 more weeks of January left, so work on that some more for sure as well. And then I should get Ann Morrison back out too to get that January portion done. But yeah, so since I finished the Quirky Quaker box, and because I had won this as a giveaway from Darling Whimsy Design, I wanted to pass the stash and return the favor and offer that as a giveaway this week. Sorry about that. If you want to win this pattern, put "I'd like to stitch the fox," and don't say giveaway, don't say win, don't say prize, anything like that. Must be 18. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel. But yeah, I want to pass that along to someone who is interested. It's a quick little stitch. Thank you to all my subscribers. Thank you to the kind comments on my last video. Greatly appreciate it. And we'll talk to you next week.